Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Let's see how long it takes me to screw up this voiceover. Probably like 4 minutes. Today we are finishing my dog's coughing again. Wow, it was less than 4 minutes. It was 15 seconds. Okay, today we are finishing the Townhouses, and so this would be part 2, which means that it is a double upload week because I am gone next week and I can't say it enough times and you're probably sick of me hearing it. But I'm sure I'll have something to tell you when I get back because otherwise I'm boring. So we're starting with the with the townhouse that is more glamorous. And I actually finally made the Sims for this. I think I did it last part. I don't remember. But they're actually in this, but you only see one of them. And I don't, sorry, my throat has like a tickle in it. Anyway, um, I don't know if it's a glitch with my game, but no matter how many times when I was taking the screenshots and like letting it play through a little bit, um, I don't know how many times I have the hiccups again. It seems to be a constant whenever I start recording. Okay, so I don't know if it was a problem with my game, but no matter how many times I would lock the doors, I would lock for everyone and then allow access to the sim who was supposed to live there. But no matter how many times I did, the Sims would just walk into each other's townhouses. And that was really annoying. I don't know if it's something that's wrong with my game or if it can be fixed, but who knows. Anyway, when downloading this house, you need to have move objects on because I think when I placed it the one time, it deleted some of the stuff because I didn't have move objects on. So please, please get move objects before you download this house. And the roommates who are supposed to be in this apartment, they say they have custom content in them, but they don't. I think it's just because I used MC Command Center to cheat their skills. But I don't know. So I hope the skills transfer and yeah. This is upload jeez. This is on my gallery and it's under my hashtag, which is the same as my origin ID, which is in the description, which is the same as my Twitter. Follow my Twitter. No. I think I just hit 75 followers on my Twitter. Let me check. But God, sorry. I also have an Instagram, which I keep forgetting to tell you guys, but I don't post on there, so don't worry about that too much. So yeah. I have 79 followers on Twitter and like 3 on Instagram. So we're moving on up. Anyway, I don't know what to talk about, but that's typical. I think that the apartment we're furnishing now is my favorite apartment. I was just testing to make sure she could sit in the chairs, and she can. I playtested almost everything I thought was going to be an issue, and it all worked out just fine. So, yeah. So, that's good. But anyway, I think this apartment is my favorite apartment because it's me. I am this extra. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is me. Even though I'm more artsy, this would be the kind of apartment I would love to have. But the artsy apartment is also my favorite too. And I think my favorite part of the second apartment we'll do today is the office and the bedroom because there's just so many colors. I went crazy with yellow in the first apartment and the last apartment, not so much this apartment. This apartment was more pink, but I definitely went crazy with the yellow in the next apartment. But only upstairs. Like I went a little bit crazy with it downstairs, but really only upstairs. But anyway, um I don't know what else to talk about. I mainly just I have the Creator Studio app on my phone, so I'm checking comments right now on my first video, or on my part 1 video. So, if I'm sorry, people are funny. I love. Ugh. Okay, so I am really excited because after this, I think I'm going to go record a voiceover for my collab so I can get it over with and have it uploaded and stuff like that. Well, not have it uploaded, have it scheduled. This is going up tonight, probably around like 5 or 6, depending on my Wi-Fi and if it actually wants to upload this. But it's only 21 minutes, so it shouldn't be that long. And then I'm going to go record a voiceover for my next, for my next video in 2 weeks. That is a collab, and I'm freaking excited. And I have the hiccups again. This is 10 out of 10 commentary. I'll get better, I promise. I'm working on the thought that I need to, like, actually listen to my voiceovers after I record them and, like, redo them. But I still hate the sound of my voice, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. It's, I pick, anyway, yeah, and then my video after my dog whining again. My dog has gotten in this habit of if I don't take him outside within the, like, 2 seconds he thinks it's necessary, he starts barking at me, and nope, no thanks. Anyway, so obviously next week there's no upload. The week after that I have a collab, and then the week after that I have a collab. And then I'm probably gonna start planning another one because they're really fun. So like I said, if you want to collab, message me on Twitter, or yeah, probably just message me on Twitter. That's like the easiest way to get a hold of me, because I don't get notifications for comments, and that's like really irritating. So anyway, there's I love this townhouse. It is so cute. I'm obsessed. And there's still like 20 minutes and I'm out of stuff to talk about. Yikes. I haven't really been doing much lately. It's been like 3 days since I talked to you guys last. So, 2 days. 2 days. I keep thinking it's Tuesday, but it's not, because usually I record voiceovers on Tuesday. But no, it's Thursday. Oh, I have to start packing, and like I don't know what to pack. No clue. It's supposed to be like 71 degrees, and I was like, okay, well that can either go 2 ways. It can either be hot and humid, or I can freeze. There's no in between. It's either gonna be I'm gonna be so hot that I'm dying, or I'm gonna be cold. So I don't know what to bring. I'm just gonna end up bringing all of my clothes like I normally do. Oh, my dog's whining again. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I'm back. Okay, so I live in a trailer park, which I know, classy AF. Huh, whatever. So our neighbors are like 20 feet from us right now. But I live on a corner lot, so like there's a road in between me and the next people, but there's neighbors to my left, right, left, whatever. So they have they used to have birds nesting in their not their roof, but like the part that hangs over the roof. There was like a little siding thing that covered it, but they pulled it down so they could nest in there. Okay. And I walk outside and I heard some rustling up there, and I was like, oh, no big deal, it's just birds. But now that I'm thinking about it, the squirrel probably wasn't as cute as I thought he was, because he looked really cute. He was just poking his head out, and I was just like, aww. And now I realize that he was probably eating baby birds. Do squirrels eat baby birds? I thought they just ate nuts. I don't know. Regardless, he was really cute. And, there was a dead toad where my mom parked her car, so I take blame for that, because I was the last one to drive the car. I avoided the one that was in the road that was hopping away from me last night, but apparently I hit the one that was in their driveway. But anyway, the squirrel was cute, so it's fine. Hang on, I'm texting my mom back. I am a professional YouTuber. No, I'm not. I'm a pile of trash. So, but anyway, the squirrel was really cute. I love squirrels. I don't know why. I think they're adorable. I know they're vicious AF, but same. So it's fine. while furnishing these townhouses, I was just like, you know what? I really can't wait until next year when I have like, I'm a senior in college, but there's like these on-campus apartments, and normally they're 4 or 5 person, and last year we had a 5 person, but with 4 people. So I've had to share a room with someone since freshman year. I've had to share a room with this certain person since sophomore year, and I love her to death. She's my best friend. But it gets really annoying living with another person, and this year we finally have separate rooms because they decided that they would they would take the 4 person apartment and just make it a 2 person apartment, so basically just take the extra furniture out of the 2 bedrooms and just make it a 2 person. So I was down because there was no way we would have been able to live with other people, with 2 other people, because we've had some bad roommate experiences, and it was all with the same girl. Basically, long story short, there was a month where she did not shower, she did not leave the room, and she refused to go to classes or do anything. And this is gonna sound rude, but she pinned it all in her depression. And I have depression and anxiety too, but I still shower and I still leave the room because I know I have to, and that's something that helps me, is leaving. If I just sit there, I'm going to get more depressed, I'm going to get more anxious, and nothing is going to help. But she didn't leave for a month. She was still on the freaking high honor roll. How the hell? I'm not going to use the F word. I use it frequently in day-to-day life, but I'm not going to use it on here. At least until I know that people under 13 aren't watching my videos. Yikes. Well, under 15. Basically, anyone under 17, I think you're a child. No offense, but to me, you're a child. Marissa, you just lost half your subscribers. Yes, I know. I'm not saying that you're immature, it's just, I'm going to be 21 in, 2 months. Almost 2 months. Shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to be 21 in almost 2 months. Okay, so, sorry. I did a lot of stuff, and then I realized I wasn't recording, and I did, it was a half an hour of work, and I was just well, I'll just undo it and then redo it. So you're seeing me now just clicking redo. Anyway, I'm not saying you're a child, it's just I'm almost 21, so you're basically a child. You could be the maturest person in the world, and I will respect you for that, but to me, you are an infant. Okay, regardless, this girl, she did not shower. She did not clean herself. She did not clean the room. Okay, and we shared a living room and a kitchen with these girls. And this girl, will call her, I was gonna say Susan. No, I actually know a few Susans. One of them is my aunt. She's not the greatest person, but she's okay. And the other one is my boss, and I love her. Okay, so we'll call her R, and the other one we'll call H. And my roommate, who I'm still rooming with, we'll call her L. And if any of them find this video, they're instantly gonna know because I used the first initial of their name. So anyway, I was fine with living with them. H is one of my best friends, so is L, and R. We have lived with for a few years. She blocked me on all social media, so I guess it's not a big deal, but whatever. I'm not gonna oust her like that. So, we had lived with these people since sophomore year, and we were fine with them, it was no big deal. But now we actually shared a common area that was more than just a room in the middle of our rooms. So now we were getting kind of aggravated because she left a grilled cheese from Tim Hortons out on the table in the living room for 3 weeks. And when confronted about it, She was like, well, I'm still eating it. I don't leave food out unless I'm eating it. And I was like, so you're eating moldy grilled cheese. Good for you. Have fun. Uh, yikes. Yeah, it was not a good time. So, oof. Whatever. I mean, good for her. But she left to study abroad last semester, so it was just me, L, and H living in an apartment together, which was perfect. Like, it was great. But I don't live well with other people. I I'm not the cleanest person, I will admit that, but I keep my mess to myself and I don't spread it. And people I live with seem to spread. Okay, just stop. That's fine. I think I was trying to fix my internet because it went out for the 30th time during this video. So yeah. I forgot what I was saying. I am putting this on my Instagram story, so go follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna start putting the link to my Instagram. I think I did last video, but I'm gonna start putting the link to my Instagram in the description, so you can go check that out. Okay. You know, starting in October, I can blame these hiccups on being drunk. But right now it's just because I talk so fast. And you may not think that I talk fast, but I promise you, I talk really fast. Like, in person, when I'm not trying to enunciate, I will just go off, and it's a mess. Nobody can understand what I'm saying, but half the people in my school have not heard me talk anyway, so it's fine. It's great. We're doing fine. Oy. Okay, so I need a nap. After this, I think I have to go start packing, and I don't know how well that's gonna go because I still have no idea what I'm bringing. No idea at all. And yeah. So that's good. Just getting a video for my Instagram. Or not a video, a picture for my Instagram. So yay. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with like my personal Instagram because it's just all my photography and great stuff and my face, but you haven't seen my face, so I can't put the pictures of my face on the internet. Yay. Okay. I'll finish the caption for that later when I'm not distracted. I haven't added the screenshots in, so if this is like a half an hour long, I apologize. I have a ton of screenshots because obviously it's 3 separate houses, basically, just smashed into one. And I included the screenshots from the first apartment, but you may have saw that I changed around some of the stuff in the first apartment, but I didn't like take new screenshots, so it's all just the same screenshots as before. This is the bedroom for the artsy townhouse, and I'm in love with it. I used my window seat idea again because I'm obsessed. I want window seats. I want window seats, cars, pets, and university and seasons. That's all I want. It's a long list, but whatever. These things that I set on these seats are probably floating. In fact, that one is embedded in the cushion, but that's what I wanted, so it's all good. I love window seats. Okay. My dream house would have a window seat. Like, honestly, my dream house would be, I don't know. I have like many different choices for what I want my dream house to be, and none of them are even close to similar. So, when I make my video for my 1,000 subscribers, which is going to be a dream house build, I have to figure something out because I have genuinely no idea. Like, I love all kinds of houses. Modern houses, cool AF. Traditional houses, cool AF. I just don't know what I want. Like, ideally, I would love a cute, basic AF apartment. And then I was like, yes, well, now I want a mansion, and then 2 days later, I'm like, well, I want one of those little cottage things, and then I want a tiny house. I really want a tiny house, though. I think they're so cute. I found this perfect one on Facebook, I think. Someone shared it, and I saw it, and I was like, yes, I need this house. It was like so cute, and I sent a picture to one of my friends on Twitter, and I was like, yo, if I could build this in The Sims, I would be down. And she's probably watching this right now, so hey. I think we're I think we're gonna start planning a collab soon, because she messaged me and she's like, you wanna do a collab? And I was like, yes, bitch. I am ready. I love collabs. So anyway, there's 1 more minute left of me talking. I'm just lighting the house from the side, and you will see when I get to the other side that there is no ivy there anymore, and that's because somehow it deleted, but I put it all back. Don't worry. And I noticed when I was putting all the ivy back on the one side that it had covered up the window, and I don't remember doing that, so maybe it just got moved, but I don't know. Anyway, I love this house at night. It looks so freaking cool. And fun fact, when the bills are delivered, all the mailboxes, they put their little flag up, and I find that precious. I don't know why, but it's really cute. Oh, maybe I didn't cover up a window. I could have swore there was a window I covered up somewhere. Oh well, everything is weird. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!